Good morning, everyone. Compliment of the season to you all. This is Giwa Wusai Bovo as usual. The name has not changed. I want to quickly say a big thank you for those of you who have subscribed and for those of you who have shared my video and also to viewers. Today, I want to quickly talk about the safety distance, which is known as la distanza and sicurezza. The safety distance is the gap or the space that a driver of a motor vehicle, whether such a motor vehicle has engine or not, gives to a vehicle that is in front of his vehicle, so that when he suddenly matches the brake due to emergency, danger, the driver of the vehicle who has matched his brake will not collide with the vehicle that is in front of it. That's what we call la distanza de sicurezza. The word distanza is distance. The word sicurezza is safety or security. That is that. Now, let's look at the conditions under which we have to apply la distanza de sicurezza. There are some cases or there are some conditions where you are expected to apply the safety distance. For example, when you are doing overtaking, which is known as a sorpasso. When you are doing overtaking, before you do the overtaking, you have to apply la distanza de sicurezza. Then also, when there's traffic jam, or what they call traffico intenso. The word traffico intenso simply means there's traffic jam. When there's traffic jam, you have to make sure that you have to increase the safety distance. Then secondly, when it is difficult or impossible for you to predict the behavior that is a comportamental of the driver of a vehicle that is in front of you, you can also apply the safety distance and increase the space or the gap that you have to give. Then, when the vehicle that is ahead of you is carrying goods and those goods are protrude, that means they come out beyond the size of the vehicle that is ahead of you. You have to what? You don't only have to apply it, but you have to increase the space of the safety distance. That is that. The other thing I want us to know is this, that the value or the number of the safety distance that you have to give to a vehicle that is ahead of you is not specific. That's what the Italians will use the word il valore della distanza di sicurezza non è fisso. The word fisso is from the word fissare, to fix, to indicate. It is not fixed. What does it mean when we talk about il valore della distanza di sicurezza non è fisso? It means that we do not have a specific meter, or the specific meter that you have to apply or that you have to keep in respect to a vehicle that is ahead of you because you want to maintain the safety distance. No, it does not. We cannot say the safety distance is always 5 meters. It's always 3 meters. No, that's what they mean when they say il valore della distanza di sicurezza non è fisso. That is that. Then another thing that I want us to know is that la distanza di sicurezza, which is the safety distance, is influenced by a number of factors. Since we said that there is no specific meter that is applied, that you have to maintain because you want to keep the safety distance. No, but the value or the number of meter, whether it's going to be 5 meters, 3 meters, 6 meters, depends on certain factors. There are factors that will enable you, since the value of the safety distance is not given. We cannot say it is always 5 or 6 or 7. No, since it is not known, we now ask ourselves, how are we going to be able to know that under certain conditions we are going to give 5, we are going to give 6, we are going to give 3, we are going to give 15 meters gap from the vehicle that is ahead of us? It is not known. The value is not known. But there are some factors, there are some indices that will enable us to know that under this condition, the safety distance, which is la distanza di sicurezza, is going to be 7, it's going to be 8. There are some factors that we call factors that influence, that or il fattore determinato. That means the factors that determines the number of meters that we are going to apply, that will not determine the value. They will not determine the value of the safety distance is known. Also, there are some factors that do not influence. That means that do not determine the number of meter that or of gap that we're going to give to the vehicle that is ahead of us.